Hello and welcome. I have another detective game. When I am looking for games to play, I typically look to streamers and YouTubers that I like, and one of them I saw was playing the DLC for this game. I've never played this game. It seemed like it might be fun, but we're gonna jump straight into the DLC so you can see the new content, and that's all I have to say about that. Let's go, shall we? Golden Idol Mysteries, the Spider of Lanka, the overly enthusiastic card game tournament in the Yellow Lily. Oh. Interesting. I do have to say I wasn't expecting this, but there's a lot to look at, I suppose. The man is not breathing. A clean dagger. A yellow rosette. An almost empty flask of rum. A clean Navaja or Navaja? Navaja? Probably? Navaja knife? Oberon wants to embarrass himself again. Round up Sri and Reuben from the ship and meet at Yellow Lily around 10, Quartermaster. Okay, I'm gonna go from the far side of the screen over towards me. Okay, this is a card game. Is there anything I can interact with here? I don't see anything interactable. No. Exploring, thinking. Oh my god. I am so lost. Okay. Order the Pajak cards starting with the strongest and ending with the weakest cards. There are empty slots. Oh, okay. So these all get filled into here, and we have to... Oh. Okay, alright. Chakran throwing blades, a sword, a blue rosette, the man who's not breathing, and a guitar blade. Okay, so like this guy... Oh, we don't know which one he was killed with. But this guy is definitely killed with the rapier. An ear necklace, a gun, a big and slightly bloody knife, a blue rosette. Quartermaster, this time I will beat you in Pajak. Get your crew and we shall play in the 8-player tournament at the Yellow Lily, Oberon. Okay. A rapier stabbed in his back. So maybe this is the Quartermaster, so if we like go here, we can like, oh, we don't have his name though. No, it wouldn't be Oberon, because, okay, he got the letter from Oberon, so this is not Oberon, although we do know that he was killed. Like, do we have the image? The rapier? Oh, this is... Okay, there's a lot going on here. This is gonna take a minute. I still don't know how these fit into the picture. These cards, but anyway. Okay, so here's another guy. This man is not breathing. A blue rosette, a stiletto with clean blade, a dagger, a poignard knife. This guy... A harpoon sticking out of him, a huge and bloody mace, a yellow rosette. My strong friend, join me tonight for the Pajak tournament, the Yellow Lily. Bill will be present. So long as he wins, however, he does not become crazed. Please bring Gabriel as a precautionary measure, should Bill lose his temper. Oberon. Okay, so Oberon organized all this. Oh god. This is so many names. Just gonna click on all of them. The man is asleep and appears to be completely drunk. June 8, 1741. It is crucial to our operations in the South Seas to secure trading fortresses in the Lanka archipelago. Regrettably, Lemuria continues to object to it and advises the local rulers against our presence. My reading is not warmed up yet. Here we go. The Lemurians cannot project their power directly, but they still have the spiritual authority in the Lankan kingdoms, which used to belong to the now crumbled Lemurian Empire. The Lemurian influence on Lanka must be broken. Cooperate with our agents in the region. In particular, Mage, Widower, and Doctor could prove useful. Remember that your reward for a job well done will be enormous. Okay. SSC, it says. Do we have anything? 3, maybe? When drawing lots for match pairings, arrange it so that the newcomer plays against the best player here. He wants to test his skills. The newcomer plays against the best player. Okay. Rum, rosette, stiletto, and a clean sword. So he has clean blades. And there's also these card games sitting out. Oh, so we kind of know who is playing against who because some of them have a blue and some of them have a yellow rosette. And these look like they're each matched up blue against yellow, from my understanding. Broke something? Pay for it. Too drunk to play? Get out. Lost all your money? Game over. Someone cheated? Sort it yourself. The management accepts no liability if you decide to play against Bill. Okay, interesting. What in the blazes? They are all dead. Thank you for saving my life, kind sir. A yellow rosette. My dear Zubiri, upon my arrival, just a few days, we will depart Jampupur together. While you await me, I beg you continue to apply yourself to your studies. As Lemurians, we may be held in high regard in Lanka, but we must not become careless and besmirch the Kara family name. Father. So, Zaburi... Zaburi Kara. I think I can put those two things together, right? Zaburi Kara. Even if I have to move these, it's okay for now. Okay, are you skilled at Pajak? Test yourself and win money in this grand tournament. June 11 at sundown at the port in Yellow Lily. Okay. Let us leave this unsavory watering hole. You do not appear to have sustained any serious injury, but perhaps stiff drink will help settle your nerves. Blue rosette, an empty pistol, a loaded pistol. Dr. Oberon Geller, surgeon and hypnotherapist. Island of Lanka. Surgical kit. Stiletto with a clean blade. So Oberon Geller, we know, is a full name. So I'm just going to put these names together and then possibly move them. Oh, we have to identify these people anyway. Oh wait, these are all the people who died. Okay. Okay, so I think I've absorbed everything individually, and now it's about putting it together. I see there's a hints button. That's good. Bill is the best, and they put him against Zabiri Kira, who's new. According to this, he wants to test his skills. He looks hurt. This is a notebook game. Write down what we need to know. So, here's the thing that I need to know. Right now, we need to know who the quartermaster is. And we know that the quartermaster is not Oberon. It is not Sri. It is not Ruben. We know that the quartermaster is this guy. Could Bill be the quartermaster? Bill could be the quartermaster. Okay, so this one seems like it was a blue win, a yellow win, and then a blue win. So it aligns with Carlos and Oberon. So Carlos won once. So Carlos had the yellow rosette, and Oberon won twice here. So Oberon had a blue rosette. And this one says Oberon wants to embarrass himself again. So he probably wasn't very good. So if Oberon was a blue rosette, he probably wasn't this guy, because this is from Oberon. Could have been... No, not the same with that guy. Could have been this guy, Oberon, or this guy could have been Oberon. Okay, anyway, we don't know who won this one because it has some random ink spill. This one hasn't been played yet, so this one must be Bill versus Zubiri. Same way. Wait, this one hasn't been played yet either, though. So it could be Oberon versus Sri on this one. So this could be Oberon or Sri. But we know that Oberon has a blue rosette, so this is probably Sri. So if I had to guess, this would be Sri right here. Well, I don't know what his last name was. Thagson. And then he was playing against Oberon. I mean, I guess it could have been this one also. Okay, so the other thing we know is this is Zubiri, who is playing against Bill. So Zubiri has a yellow rosette, so we know that Bill had a blue rosette. And this is Oberon right here. So Oberon is not dead, so Oberon is alive. He's a doctor, as it says here, surgeon, hypnotherapist. But he does have an empty pistol, so did someone die of a pistol shot? I don't think so. Everyone, I mean, it could be this guy. Probably this guy died of a pistol. Yeah. Were they playing against each other? They were not. This guy got shot also. Could be him. Okay, so this is Zubiri Kara right here. This is Oberon Geller right here. This one is probably not correct. This is really hard. I was not expecting it to be this difficult. Okay. So if this is the quartermaster, it also seems like he didn't die first because he's holding a bloody knife, which means that he probably killed someone before he died. So whoever this guy is somewhere up at the top here. He's one of the killers. Oh, interesting. So I just put these in randomly. It says these are incorrectly filled in slots, which makes sense because I did put them in randomly, but someone had like a note that said what the good cards are, right? Well, what did this guy have that won? Blue played a boar and then a bunch of peasants. So the peasants are worse than the centaur. No, the centaur is better than peasants. So the boar is better than a peasant. The centaur is better than the archer. And the archer is better than the boar. So it would be centaur, archer, boar, peasant. Centaur, archer, boar, peasant. Everything is filled in correctly. When a scroll is completely filled in, words can be dragged directly from the slots. Okay, so those are the cards. That one was easy. Oh, alright. Now for the hard part. That was definitely the easy part. This scroll is not filled in. Blank maybe lost a Pajak game to someone who thought they had money, or who thought he had cheated, so he tried to take someone's ear. Oh, wait, let's think about this. This guy has blood on his ear. This guy obviously tried to chop this guy's ear off because he's holding a bloody knife, and he has a human necklace made of ears. Okay, so this would be the quartermaster who died, but he tried to take off this guy's ear. So the quartermaster is probably Bill. Bill Price is probably this guy. So now we know which cards are best, so we can figure this out. So in this scenario, the boars are worse than the centaurs. So this would be a yellow win. I just need to write this down somewhere. Yellow, blue. This would be a yellow win, and then 2 blue wins, looking at these, because the archer is worse than the centaur, and the boar is worse than the archer. So these two would win, and this one would win. So this would be a yellow win, and then 2 blue wins. Probably this one. This one's probably Sri versus Pandula. So one of these is Sri and the other is Pandula. Does this say? No, it doesn't. Oh, but we kind of know, because Pandula would have been yellow. So this one is Sri. And this guy is Pandula. I don't know their last names. Sri Thason Pandula Sinevi. Thagson Pandula Sinevi. So who do we have left? We have the guy who died with a ring in his head and the guy who's drunk. So this one is also... I mean, these two are both played out, so we can figure them both out. In this case, the boar wins, so it's a yellow win. The boar plus the centaur. I'm gonna have to assign numbers to these. Then the centaur plus the boar would be 4 plus 2 versus the archer and the centaur, which should be 4 plus 3. So yellow would win. And then in the last hand, peasant versus archer. Archer wins for sure. So this would be yellow, yellow, blue. So this is this one. So it would be Reuben is yellow. So this one is Reuben versus Gabriel. What is in this guy's head? I have no clue what that is. A ring? Oh, because this guy is holding a ring, so he killed this guy. And we've decided that this guy is Sri. So Sri killed Ringhead. That's what I'm writing down. I mean, maybe we could guess on these two, because that's all we need, right? So this one... What is this guy wearing? A yellow ribbon. And he's not dead. He won twice. Probably... Reuben or Gabriel? I mean, we could just brute force it, right? Reuben Hendricks. Gabriel Hubert. All identities are filled in correctly. Okay. So now we know. This one would have been Reuben's game versus Gabriel. Okay, so we know that Sri killed Gabriel. Yeah, Chakram. Okay, so Sri killed Gabriel with a Chakram, and then who else do we have? We have some clean blades. A huge and bloody mace with blood on it. Who has head trauma? This guy? Pandula killed Sri. This one had to have been beforehand. With the mace. And then we have Oberon, who almost definitely used a gun against this guy. So Oberon Geller with a pistol killed Carlos. I mean, that was probably early on because they were the first match to play. I have to assume that that was at the beginning of the game because it was the first one. So we need to get all the victims in here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we need to figure out who killed Pandula and who killed Bill. So this is Bill. He died to a giant rapier. Looks like maybe this guy could have done it. So I think one thing I'm kind of assuming is that Bill Price lost. Oops. Bill Price lost a Pajak game to Zabiri Kara. And then Who would have thought they cheated? Had cheated. Like, this is the only word that makes sense here. So-and-so thought so-and-so had treated. No, that doesn't make sense. So it would have been cheated. So he tried to take his ear. So he tried to take Zubiri Kara's ear. Yeah, that makes the most sense to me. Is it really that simple? Bill Price thought Zubiri Kara had cheated? Yeah. So it's really that simple. Like, Bill lost. He thought he cheated, so he just tried to take his ear, but it didn't work out. Okay, sure. So now it's this one, which is harder in my opinion. So here's what I'm assuming happened. Bill Price tried to take someone's ear, and then someone killed Bill. And then, because someone killed Bill, probably Oberon. So I'm assuming that this guy was working with the doctor. Who's this guy? Ruben was working with the doctor. Because he has a note that says, cooperate with our agents in the region, mage, widower, and doctor could prove useful. And this guy seems to be doctor. He also is from Lanka, so, you know, it makes sense. Zubiri was in Lemurian, so he was kind of the enemy. So someone probably wanted Zubiri to die. So Sri, Ruben, and Carlos were probably friends. Based off of this note, it says round up Sri and Ruben. So Sri, Ruben, Carlos were probably kind of working together. So it's possible that Zubiri killed Bill. In that case, Bill probably would have died towards the end. And then Pendula. I don't know how Pendula fits into all this, but I have to assume, like, Ruben maybe tried to kill Pendula. No. Could be just that the order is wrong. It is kind of annoying the way you have to, like, take out and replace all of these to get it to work. So looking at this, it looks like Bill tried to cut ear off 1, and then probably step 2 is retaliation, and then probably step 3, like, retaliation from this guy, like the widower, like Gabriel probably killed Bill. Oberon pistols Carlos. Sri chakrams Gabriel. In retaliation. Probably this goes after this. Gabriel kills Bill, then Sri chakrams Gabriel, then Oberon pistols Carlos, and then after they get shot, then what's his face maces Sri, yeah, probably like up here in retaliation, kills Sri, and the harpoon. Oh, I bet the harpoon was... Okay. So I bet the harpoon happens and then finally is the gun. The pistol is last, I bet. So I bet Carlos killed... Yes, okay. Alright. The scroll has been fulfilled. No hints accessed. There you go. The young Lemurian Zubiri Kara, bored of his studies, went down to the Yellow Lily to participate in a Pajak tournament. He played against the skilled but hot-headed quartermaster Bill Price and won. Bill, incredulous that he could have lost to a newcomer, accused Zubiri of cheating and tried to take his ear. There you have it. That's the first one. That's all I'm gonna play for right now. That actually ended up not not taking too long, maybe like 45 minutes. I don't know, I have been distracted. But that is super fun, and maybe we can do more later. But I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your morning, day, evening. And I am streaming Shadows of Doubt on Tuesdays, so if you would like to come hang out, I have had so much fun during our first live stream. I'm super excited for the next one. So, bye everyone.